one of the things that I saw was Shai Davidi, and the title I'll just read aloud so everyone knows. End could be near for longtime Jays Lind and Janssen. A lot of people were talking about Janssen. Lind is an interesting one. Where do you lie on Lind and Janssen and whether the end is nigh?
Well, let me say off the top, I love them both.
Okay.
As baseball players and as human beings, I mean, they're two of my favorites all time with the Blue Jays. I don't think Casey's coming back. It's very difficult to imagine any scenario that arises in which Casey comes back as a free agent. Adam Lind, I'm starting to lean in Shai's direction. Shai's been saying this for a while to me, and I've kind of dismissed it, but there's no way they don't pick up the option. It's for what he does, terrific contract, $7.5 million, and for the Blue Jays, it's only $6.5 million because the $1 million buyout already went into their budget for this year. So there's no way they don't pick it up. But once they pick it up, maybe you trade him. And obviously, depending on what you can get back, and it gives you a big hole to fill in the middle of your lineup. But Adams had the back problems for a few years, so you've had to fill that hole anyway, half a season, most of the time. And I wonder what you can bring back for him, and if it's worth doing.
Well, Mike, I mean, I think it's a valid point considering how thin that hitting market is come free agency. Like we're talking Nelson Cruz, we're talking Melky potentially.
And that's it, yeah.
Like if there's a year you can pick up an option and just shop this left-handed bat in Adam Lind, this is probably the offseason to do it.
Right, and you pick up the option, and there's still a cheap option for the year after that, and he's making more than likely less than half as much as what Melky and Cruz will be going for on the free agent market for far less of a commitment. So, yeah, he could be somebody's really, really strong plan B in the offseason. The only difference is they'll have to give something up other than a first-round pick, which anyone will have to give up to sign Melky or Cruz. But it's certainly, I think it's worth testing the waters.
It's an interesting one. I had the same conversation with Jeff Blair, and it was more of me probing and asking to see what he thought of it. And you know,
don't
like,
want to be probing Jeff Blair. Really scary.
I don't know. I realized the
is
error
the
of
end
my
of the-
ways.
It
Yes.
is the end of the season, Mike. Why the hell not?
A lot of scary stuff in there.
It's been a long year.